Thousands of people have taken to the streets to make their voices heard. More than 600 marches happened yesterday in places like Hartford, Washington, D.C., and New York City. All of this in anticipation of tomorrow's start of the U.S. Supreme Court's new term. One of the major cases they're taking up is a challenge to the landmark abortion case Roe versus Wade. For nearly 5 decades, that case has protected women's rights to an abortion up until the 22nd week mark. But new laws are challenging that. And Jali Hemphill from our sister station in New York shares why demonstrators are concerned.
Thousands marched through the heart of New York City's Civic Center Saturday to protest a law halfway across the country as marchers from 2 boroughs converged on Foley Square, joined by celebrity guests and community leaders.
They've been chipping away at our rights for decades, for our right to choose. They are no longer chipping away, they are bulldozing our rights right into the ground.
This year, the annual National Women's March taking on a specific focus to protest a restrictive new law in Texas that bans abortions after 6 weeks of pregnancy.
Everyday people can report a woman who's going to have an abortion after 6 weeks, which is before many women even know they're pregnant. And it enables anyone to file a claim and get $10,000 for reporting that person. It really puts a bounty on the heads of women in Texas.
This march part of a national movement with the main event in Washington, D.C. But hundreds of sister marches took place in other cities and towns like Stamford and New London in Connecticut. And up in Albany, where New York's first female governor, Kathy Hochul, spoke to a crowd in pink.
I'm sick and tired of having to fight over abortion rights. It's settled law in the nation, and you are not taking that right away from us. Not now, not ever.
A collective voice eager to stop what they call a rollback of Roe versus Wade before the idea spreads to other states.
The Supreme Court is hearing a case in early December of Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health, which is a case out of Mississippi, which wants to ban abortion after 15 weeks, which completely is a violation of Roe v. Wade. And our ultimate goal is to make sure Roe v. Wade is federally protected.
A big issue for sure.